Hello everybody, it's the year to you, and welcome to the finale of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Throughout this adventure, we've been fighting to get back to Peach's castle after we were literally thrown out of here at the beginning of the game. And in today's episode, the final battle has begun. Alright, so getting into this level, and now you know that this is a second attempt at this video level thingy because there was no introductory cutscene to this level or anything like that, like there should be. Alright, so the beginning of the level is going to start with Bowser Jr. slamming on these platforms. And we need to be careful with them, because if he slams on one of these skeleton platforms, it's going to make it completely fall over. If he slams on one of these things, it's going to cause like a little tidal wave thingy to appear. There's usually a sound indication on when he's going to start crashing down, but if a sound is not an option for you at the moment, then you'll also get like a little visual cue because he'll stop moving and things like that. And that's pretty interesting indeed. Watch out for these guys. You'll also destroy the brick blocks as well. It's not very nice because it takes a lot of effort to make a brick block. It's also kind of morbid when you realize that the brick blocks were originally like toads. For those of you who don't know, in the lore of the original Super Mario Brothers, Bowser's magic turned all the toads into brick blocks. So when you break a brick block in a Mario game, you're technically killing a toad. It's kind of morbid when you think about it. I believe there should be something over here. Ah, that was an invisible coin, and that is an invisible one-up. That is very fascinating. We go inside here, and we can choose which weapon we want. We can have the ice flower or a fire flower. Throw fireballs at him if you want, or you can wait for him to do a certain attack. That's not the one that I was looking for. And now we don't have our fire flower anymore, and that is depressing. So what you want to do is, you want to wait for Bowser to jump like that, and then hit the switch. Don't actually hit your switch though, because it's a very good game console. It doesn't deserve that. The name of the level does not lie. This really is the final battle. So, Bowser's pretty big right now, and this is something that people honestly had a lot of criticisms about. That was really weird way to pronounce that word. But that was a big complaint that people had with the new Super Mario Bros. Games in general, and just the Mario series in general during this time. It seemed like every game had to have Bowser giant during the final battle. But I really like what they did with this game. I really like how they did this one because you really do just get to see the scale of just how massive he is, which is something that I think a lot of the other Mario games around this time kind of had a hard time really letting you know about, if that makes any sense. So what you want to do is you want to watch out, because you'll have an attack like this where fireballs will be raining from the sky. What you want to do is you want to wait until Bowser Jr. will slam down with the clown car, and then you'll be able to fly around like this. When you're flying around like this, you want to be careful because things like that happen. I've never seen that attack before. Apparently he can attack with his claws, which isn't very nice. He has another attack where he'll have a trail of fire attacking you, which is a little hard to avoid unless you back away from it, so you definitely want to be careful with that. So the basic idea is that you want to use the clown car to destroy Bowser. Waiting for you to get back up. Come on, come on, come on. Alrighty then. The final phase is here. Let's do this. Unlike the last phase, I don't think fire actually does hurt him. Maybe it does. I don't know if that does any damage. I'm gonna look this up and have caps on screen or something like that. But anyway, Bowser Jr. is now back, and I gotta say, Bowser, you're kind of slacking, because if it weren't for this, then we would never be able to save Princess Peach. If you just left Bowser Jr. at home or something like that. That was the attack that I was talking about. That's a little hard to avoid, so we want to be careful with that. Owie! Owie! Not very nice. Where now? I lost my clown car. I got that as a birthday present. It was the only birthday present I got this year. Anyway. Let's do this! Clown car to the forehead!
Mario #1! Woohoo!
Thank you.
What? Oh boy! Yeah! Oh yeah!
And that was Lady Geardu's Let's Play of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Before we get into the thoughts on this project, I just gotta say something real quick. You can really tell just how much time has passed from the finale of my Let's Play of the DS game compared to this one. Because with New Super Mario Bros. DS, that was my very first Let's Play ever. And my commentary was completely terrible back then. I was very shy and awkward. And I was using a camera all the time, which had a very bad battery. So I was always concerned about trying to complete the level as quickly as possible without really appreciating anything in the game, because I needed to complete the level before the camera died or anything like that. And while it was pretty exciting to finish my first Let's Play back then, you can really tell that my style of Let's Playing has greatly improved since then. So It just feels really surreal to be done with another new Super Mario Bros. Game. Maybe I'll do another one of these sometime in the future, I don't know. But this is one that I wanted to do for a long time, and I'm glad that I finally got around to doing it. So, about the actual Let's Play itself, this was a really fun series. I kind of chose this one because it was a very simplistic game that I thought would be a good side project to Breath of the Wild. And I'm really glad that I did because Breath of the Wild is a very complicated series to work on, so it was nice to have something simple on the side to work on whenever Breath of the Wild got a little too much at times, which it often does. So, we're not quite done with here yet. There are quite a few bonus videos that I'd like to do at some point. There's Challenger Mode, there's Boost Rush, there's stuff that's only available on the Wii U version of this game that I'd like to demonstrate at some point. Although to do that, I need to get another copy of it because I found out the other day that my copy of the game doesn't work anymore, so I need to track down another one. Yay! There's also a entirely second game. There's New Super Luigi U. I said towards the beginning of this Let's Play that New Super Luigi U would be treated as a second season to this game. The more I'm thinking about it though, the more I'm not quite sure how I'm actually going to handle that. Because New Super Luigi U, it's a great game, but it also kind of reuses a lot of ideas from this one. So I don't want there to be two games that are so similar back to back on the channel. So New Super Luigi U definitely is not what we're going to be doing next on the channel. There's definitely going to be a gap between the finale of this one and the first episode of New Super Luigi U. But it will happen in some form. I don't know if it's going to be a second season to this Let's Play, or if I'm going to treat that as something entirely separate later down the line. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And speaking of future Let's Plays, this would be the time where I would give you a hint on what the next series is, but to be completely honest, you already know that the next Let's Play is Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, so there's really no point in giving a hint on what the next series is, because the project after Spyro 2, that's not going to happen for a few months, so it doesn't make any sense to give a hint about that one right now. But I would like to say thank you all so much for watching this Let's Play. It's really surreal that we finished another one of these after it's been so long since we Let's Played the DS game. So, thank you all so much for watching. I believe to gear to you. Stay tuned for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which will be continuing on the channel. Stay tuned for the beginning of Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage pretty soon, and whatever else we do on the channel.